Hello everyone, this is Wadizakais Nasul. I welcome you all on my podcast, Set and Allah. Today's topic is a call to end poverty discrimination. Have you ever truly noticed how we look at people? I don't mean just seeing them, but how we really perceive them. Imagine you're standing in a line at the grocery store, and in front of you is a woman. Her clothes are worn, and she is meticulously counting out coins to pay for her basic necessities. For example, milk, bread, maybe a small treat for her child. She moves slowly, perhaps exhausted from a double shift. In that moment, what is the first thought that enters your mind? Is it respect for her resilience, or is it a subtle, perhaps unconscious sense of judgment? You know, we live in a society that has built an invisible wall around the poor, a wall made of whispers, averted eyes, and the crushing assumption that struggle is a sign of failure. Today, we must tear that wall down. Poverty is not a character flaw, and being poor is not a crime. Let me tell you a psychology of blame. There is a psychological trap known as the just world fallacy. It is the comforting lie that good things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people. We cling to this because it makes us feel safe. We believe that as long as we make good choices, we are immune to hardship. However, when we see someone struggling, this fallacy becomes a weapon. We continue to convince ourselves that they made bad choices to justify our own privilege. Some of you say that the poor are lazy, but you have to know that many of the poor are working multiple jobs, but they have no benefit or security. Some of you say that being poor is a choice. You don't know that these people are facing a lot of rent issues and stagnant wages, among more. You say that they lack education, but you have to know that to access quality education, this is often dictated by the zip code in which one is born in. When we discriminate against the poor, we aren't just making their lives harder. We are attacking their inherent human dignity. This creates what researchers call a second poverty. The first is the lack of financial resources. The second is the social isolation and shame that follow. Think of the child who remains silent in class because their clothes are different, or the parent who skips meals so their children can eat, only to be told they should pull themselves up by their bootstraps. This stigma leads to profound mental health challenges, including chronic anxiety and depression. When we look down on the poor, we tell them they don't belong. We tell them their worth is tied to their bank account. And that is a fundamental lie. We need to move from charity to justice. It is time for a radical shift in our perspective. As Nelson Mandela famously stated, overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human right. Fighting discrimination means changing our language and our actions. Language matters. We must move away from words like handouts and start talking about investment in human potential. You see, in my conclusion, I leave you with a challenge called the mirror test. Tomorrow morning, look at yourself and ask, if I lost everything today, my home, my job, my saving, would I still be me? The answer is an absolute yes. Your kindness, your intelligence, and your dreams are not made of money.